here is Varquette. Marcus Stroman has been pitching an absolute gem against the Giants. He's had most of them on their front foot here tonight. You can see right there. Absolute dandy of a pitcher. And now Panic. And here, right to Goldschmidt. And that is 1-2-3 inning. So we go to the 7th inning. Murphy, Ahmed, and Benintendi. Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. Was 5-0, 95 appearances last year, no saves. 5.23 ERA. As he is just going to try and eat, take over and hopefully keep the lead just like it is. There's a strike with that slider. Yeah, he does have an absolute dandy slider. There's a 4-seamer slider, changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And got him with the slider again. Boy, he is just... I tell you, Giant pitchers have really been on the mark today. As Lovella cannot be thrilled with the way his guys have been hitting so far in this game. 0 for 2 is Nick Ahmad. He'll line out the third, struck out looking in the 5th. As he does get some wood on it. And as Drew Cabrera gets him out at first base, 2-away. Here is Andrew Benintendi, who came in for left fielder Matuk after he went down with an injury to the hip, and there's a 1-2-3 inning. So Giants and the Diamondbacks playing a little bit of small ball in this game. Diamondbacks still lead at 2-0 as the 7th inning stretch is upon us. Now Brandon Belt 0 for 2 in the game, popped out, lined out. And Stroman has been cruising. 7 strikeouts, 1 walk in the game. He's only given up 1 hit in the game. And the ball outside, so it'll be 3 balls, 1 strike. And here goes Stroman. So full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that ball will go foul, so full count. And the ground ball right to the shortstop in that shift, and there's 1 away. Drew Cabrera double in the 4th inning and then was stranded at second base. As he pops this one up, and that will drop in there. He kind of just got some slight wood on it and just dropped it right into left field. And that ball was just tink, as he was able just to kind of find left field. So good start for Drew Cabrera, and he is stealing, and he is gunned out. Kind of surprised he is going. He does not quite have the speed he used to have, as he is thrown out by John Ryan Murphy. So 2 outs, and we still have Buster Posey at the plate. So to taking the bat right out of his hands. And a ground ball right to third. Jake Lamb over the first 1, 2, 3 inning, and I mean, this game has just flown on by. And the Diamondbacks still lead it 2-0. Total of 6 hits in this game. And here is Jake Lamb 0 for 2 in the game, struck out and then grounded out, as he is the number 8 hitter in this game. And there's a ball downstairs, a fastball, 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is right to Brandon Bell at first base. So one away as Jake Lamb certainly got some contact on it, but no dice anywhere across. And here is Marcus Stroman, 1 for 2 in the game, doubled, came around and scored. And there's the ball upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Reyes Moronta. And strike 2 on the slider, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And ball downstairs. No, he did not swing at it. So it'll be a full count. So the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. And that is right to short. Brandon Crawford has it. Throws over the first, 2-way. And back at the top of the order with A.J. Pollock, as he doubled, got his first RBI of the season, came around and scored the second run of the game in the 6th inning. And there's the ball outside with the slider, 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice play by Joe Panic at second base, and that's a 1, 2, 3 inning. Excellent play there, as he just did what he had to do to retire the side. So here is Brandon Crawford, shortstop, 0 for 2 in the game. And Marcus Stroman right now pitching an absolute gem. And that is his second walk of the inning. Second walk of the game. And here is Chris Shaw, the left fielder. And the ball fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And got him with that 2-seamer once again. Big strikeout there. As he certainly put that 2-seamer in an absolutely fantastic location. Nothing he could have done about in getting. Here is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's 9 strikeouts in the game for Marcus Stroman, as he just absolutely on cruise control right now. And now pinch hitter. So Evan Longoria, former Devil Ray. And now he is with the Giants. Will pinch hit with a man still at first base. And a ground ball, Ahmad over the first 1, 2, 3 inning. Marcus Stroman pitching quite a game here. So Arizona still leads it 2-0 as we go to the 9th inning. And here's Derek Wall, 90 appearances last year, 5-0 record, 4.43 ERA, 85 strikeouts and 85 in the third innings pitched. And we'll see Garrett Hampson will lead it off, single and an RBI for Garrett. And they're going to go ahead and get Archie Bradley up in the bullpen. And also Bruce Boxberger. As that ball goes foul off the changeup. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. Beauty of a curve there. As Hampson is retired and 1 away. Again, just that curveball right there. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 24 home runs, 200 for his career. And there's a ball outside with the curve. 2 balls, 1 strike. And 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. And that is ball 4. So Goldschmidt will take first base on the walk with 1 away. First walk issued by the new pitcher. And here's Steven Souza Jr. 1 for 3 in the game, a triple in the 3rd inning, and then was stranded. And foul tipped it into the catcher's glove, and he is retired. 2 away. So, and here's John Ryan Murphy. 1 ball, 1 strike count to him. And yeah, he committed on the slider, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he will make it in there. Nice stolen base there for Paul Goldschmidt. He had 12 stolen bases last season, and that's his first of the season. Excellent time to. Yeah, John Ryan Murphy is retired on the strikeout on the curveball. So Goldschmidt's walk comes to nothing. So Diamondbacks still lead 2-0. Barquette, Panic, and Belt leading it off. And here's Emmett Barquette, 0 for 3 in the game. And it has been absolutely. So Archie Bradley coming in. 57 appearances last season, 3-0 record, 42 saves, 3.27 ERA, 52 in the 3rd innings, and 58 strikeouts. Absolutely fantastic job done by him last season as the closer. And ground ball right to Goldschmidt, 1 away. So Marcus Stroman, 8 innings, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, as he really pitched an absolute gem. Oh. Well, that's weird. And there's foul ball. So Joe Panic. Archie Bradley 2 away as he is coming in smoking gas at this point. As Panic was just absolutely overwhelmed. And a full count to Brandon Belt. So what is the end result going to be here with two? Ooh. How close was that one? No, Brandon Belt will take first. Bradley not too thrilled with he thought that was in there for strike three, and here's Asdrubal Cabrera 2 for 3, a double and a single, and he is facing a 1-2 count. And that, gets away from John Ryan Murphy. So that will move the runner up to second. Yeah, that knuckle curve last season. And there again, just so close. So full count. And got him with the fastball. The 1, 2, 3 inning. So Archie Bradley gets his first save of the season, and a great job by Arizona to start the season off against the Mad Dog, Madison Bumgarner. But Marcus Stroman comes out of this with the win, going 8 innings, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks in the game. Absolute, just a gem of a game pitched by him today. Gets his first win of the season. And Madison Bumgarner, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts in the game. As the damage was done in the 6th inning, as Pollock and everyone else just did damage here today. Let's take a quick look at the highlights of this game. The Bumster in the 4th, just making everybody look silly early on. Remember, he racked up 10 strikeouts by the 5th inning, and there's a nice catch by Matuk, but then he had to go out due to injury, and then Andrew Benintendi came in for him, and then Benintendi strikes out looking at the cutter in the 5th inning, as he was just Bumgarner was just rolling at this point. And then Pollock ripping this double to left, drove in an RBI after Marcus Stroman started it with a double and drove in the first run. Then Hampson ripping this base hit to left field, driving in AJ Pollock. You were not going to be throwing him out. And then in the bottom of the 8th inning, Shaw striking out on the fastball right there. And then Panic striking out here in the bottom of the 9th inning on a very, very late attempt at the two-seam fastball. And then came Asdrubal Cabrera as he struck out, and that is the ball game. So very well done. And Mickey Matuk over 1 in the game, struck out, but Archie Bradley gets the win as he went to I tell you, Stroman went 8 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Fantastic job. Pollock and Goldsmith stole their first bases of the season. Stroman and Pollock also doubled. Sousa Jr. ripping his first triple of the year in the 3rd inning. And then Hampson and Pollock driving in their first RBIs of the season. And then for really the best hitter in the game today, Asdrubal Cabrera for the Giants, 2 for 4 in the game. Season, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. And then Maroda, 2 innings, hitless, runless ball. and then Law came in, gave up 1 walk, and struck out 3. So 14 in all for the Giants in the game today. Diamondbacks got 11, but most importantly, they get the first win of the season. Yes, very great game by Marcus Stroman. Young man was traded from Toronto last season, and he has really looked good so far. So as we move ahead to see the first series in the Dodger series.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the National League West, the diamond.
So moving on. So right now, and then we lost 7-2, 6-2 in the next 2 games.
Hey there, baseball
Johnny
fans.
Cueto
Justin
gets the
Allegri.
win
The
there.
season is
Rodriguez
still young. Let's
gets the
check
win.
out some of the results from yesterday. Starting
And
out in the
Cole
NL
Hamels,
West, the San
Cole
Diego
Hamels
Padres
and
had
Caleb
12 hits as a
Ferguson
team
will go
as they took care of the
head-to-head
Rocks in Colorado,
in the
5-4.
beginning of this
In the
4-game
standings,
set.
the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West division, and the Padres are second in the division. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-1. Heading into the day, the Braves are in first place in the NL East, while the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 7-5.
All right.
As of today, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Pirates...
All right, so as we move ahead, Cole Hamels, the veteran lefty, will be facing off against the Dodgers. Against Caleb Ferguson, he's a rookie, so his first season in the majors, so this should be, and of course, a very threatening lineup with 2 rookies, Franklin Holly behind the plate, and then Caleb Ferguson, the starting pitcher. So this should be a good game, as Mickey Matuk, the injury must not have been too serious as he remains. So today Martin Maldonado will start behind the plate for the Diamondbacks. As the manager said, you know what, we're going to get our guys a lot of work this season. So 2 lefties opposing each other today, Ferguson and Cole Hamels. So the veteran pitcher from Texas and everywhere else starting this first game set with the Dodgers. Alright, so Dodger Stadium, and here we go. So Caleb Ferguson, 5 starts last season, 1-3, 5.68 ERA, 24 strikeouts, 9 walks, 25 in the 3rd innings out of those 5 starts last season. Only 1 win, 3 losses. And here is A.J. Pollock, 2 for 9, no home runs, 2 RBIs so far. And the wind blowing straight out center field. And there's a strike with that curve. So he throws fastball, a curveball, changeup, and a 2-seamer. So about the standard. And that is laced into the gap. And Pollock is going to book it for 3rd, and he'll make it in there with a nice leadoff triple. So that's the way to get the game going here, with a nice triple in the gap right between the center fielder and Puig. And a good start for the Diamondbacks. And now Garrett Hampson facing a 3-0 count. Chance to drive in an RBI, and he'll take ball 4. So runners at the corners for Ferguson here in his first start of the season. So Hampson takes first, Pollock still at 3rd on the triple, and here is Paul Goldschmidt. Has not collected his first hit of the season yet. 24 home runs last season. And he did not swing, so it will be a full count. And Steven Souza Jr. on deck. And oh my goodness, he just absolutely killed it into the Dodger bullpen. And Goldschmidt, a major 3-run homer, and the Diamondbacks go up 3-0. And that is a good way to just silence the Dodger crowd. So the Diamondbacks kind of, yep, goodbye, see you. Career home run number 201. As he just had all of that. And this will be lined right to center field. So one away, the first out of the inning. No, there's Pollock, Hampton, Goldschmidt, Souza Jr., Maldonado, Nick Ahmad, Mickey Mahook, and then Jake Lamb, and then of course Cole Hamels. Pollock with 18 home runs last season, Goldschmidt with 24 last season, but boy, what a bang. And here's Martinado, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs last season.
Check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
And that is a slow roller to Justin Turner and 2-away. So Muncy, good stretch there at first base and 2-away. And here's Nick Ahmad. 7 home runs, 187 average last season. And he's still looking for his first hit of the season. And he will still search for that first hit of the season as the center fielder takes care of it. 1-2-3 inning, but the damage has been done. First 3 batters, 3-run home run, and the Diamondbacks are on the board early, 3-0. And Cole Hamels, 33 starts last season, 16-8 record. And Justin Turner, 19 home runs last season. He is 2 RBIs already this season, early in the season. And there's a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes as our home plate umpire loves the bottom end of that zone. And Turner, and this will go foul. So Hamels, 35 years old, but a veteran lefty that the Diamondbacks are looking for. So Pollock retires Turner, 1 away. And here's the Dodgers lineup: Turner, Kemp, Seager, Bellinger, Muncy, Dozier, Puig, Holly, and then Ferguson. So Brian Dozier signing from the Twins to the Dodgers. And here's Matt Kemp, 22 home runs last season, 71 RBIs. As he is back in Dodger blue this year, or was last year too. There was that one season. Fly Washington, yes, loves the low end of the zone.
I didn't mind the low strike zone. You're not going to give him above the belt. I'm okay. D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a umpire.
And Clyde Washington loves the low end of that strike zone.
It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
As this will be right to Souza Jr. right field. So 2-way. And here's Corey Seager, 31 home runs, 96 RBIs. 1-2 count to him. He is not chasing that thing.
Looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back the plate.
And popped this one up. So Ahmad takes care of it. 1-2-3 inning for the Diamondbacks. Cole Hamels, a very painless first inning. So no score. 3-0 Diamondbacks. So here's Mickey Matuk, 11 home runs, 67 RBIs, 10 stolen bases last season. And luckily for us, that injury in the first game was nothing really too remotely serious except tightness. Had 11 home runs with the Tigers last year. And that is right to short. And there's one away. So Corey Seager, nice play at short, and one away. So there's the defense. Muncy, Dozier, Seager, and Turner. Kemp, Bellinger, and Puig out in the outfield. Holly behind the plate, and Ferguson on the mound. And here's Jake Lamb. 19 home runs last season, 4 for 11 so far this season. Has not gone yard yet. And Ferguson strikes out Jake Lamb. So right now, seems to have shooken off that very rough first inning. And there's a ball outside with the changeup. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. And that, just a little swing and bunt. Turner, nice play over to Muncy. 1-2-3 inning. So Ferguson comes back with a very, very good effort. Better second inning than he did in the first. So 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Dodgers. And here's Cody Bellinger, 26 home runs, 76 RBIs last season. And same as before, has not found the yard yet this year. Of course, it's early. First 3 games of the season. This is a 4-game set with the Diamondbacks. Both teams coming into game 1 and 2. Oh, nice play by Hamels. And there's one away. So there's the defense. Hampson, Ahmad, Lamb, and Goldschmidt. Matuk, Pollock, and Souza Jr. outfield. Maldonado behind the plate, and Cole Hamels, the pitcher. And here's Max Muncy. He's already got 2 home runs, 5 RBIs this season, at 22 last season. Has a good power. There's strike there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cole Hamels just and got him with a circle change. Now 2-way. And now Brian Dozier, 12 home runs, 44 RBIs last season with the Minnesota Twins, and then signed with the Dodgers in the offseason. And struck him out. Yep, swinging for the fences, aren't they? So 1-2-3 inning. Cole Hamels, very painless second inning. As you can see, Dozier way ahead of the ball as we go to the third. And here's A.J. Pollock, triple in the first inning. Came around on that 2-run homer. 3-run homer for Paul Goldschmidt. Now he set it up with the triple. And nice play by Seager. but he will have to hurry, and he does get A.J. Pollock one away. And here's Garrett Hampson. He walked the first go around. He batted .273 last season, 1 home run. He's already got 2 RBIs this season, this early in the season. And a ball downstairs with a changeup. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
As this ball is so nice catch as you see the grass. And here is Paul Goldschmidt, 3-run homer in the first inning. And there's the ball downstairs with the changeup. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And if you're this young man, you want to get ahead, not fall behind. There's a nice curveball changeup. Yeah, Ferguson, your best idea is get ahead. Don't have to play catch up. And a foul ball. Ooh, inside. So fastball, so full count. Oh, really? Oh, got him. So, got him looking. 1, 2, 3 inning. Bottom of the 3rd inning coming up. Arizona still leads at 3-2-0. And here is Yasiel Puig, 246 average. Okay.